Where are we going to Edinburgh, Callum?
We're going to go and see my mum. Haven't seen her in 5 years, so should be pretty interesting.
Why today?
Well, you know, I mean, it's Britaininaday, it's a big project, so...
You might as well do something worthwhile.
Well, you know, it's talking about how everything has to be part of your everyday life. But I think that, you know, one day, every day, someone lives an extraordinary day. You know, every day is extraordinary in some regard, so you know, I'm doing something extraordinary. And the thing that makes me happy is this filmmaking, making films. So,
do you think this is the only way you could have met back up with your mother? Using the motivation of a film?
Well, I've been thinking of doing it for a while, but it's nice to have a motivation.
Yes.
You know, so yeah, it's as good an excuse as any, as it were.
Yeah. Does it feel extraordinary to you yet, or does it just feel like we're going on a trip to Edinburgh?
I feel like I'm making a film, which is good, Right, here we go, come on.
Okay.
Sunshine over Glasgow. You should see this thing, it looks lovely.
Reflecting in my window, is that okay?
That's fine.
Okay. How do you feel about the places we're going back to? Craig Miller and Niddry and Bingham.
I think that I miss Bingham a lot, and Craig Miller and Niddry. It's a bit of a bomb site, but it's my bomb site, as it were. I mean, you're staying in Glasgow and I stay in, you know, the west end of Glasgow, and that's all very sort of nice and lovely, and I dress to impress. But you sort of, it's hard to forget that you come from, you know, because I mean there are places that are referred to, you know, places like the east end of London, the south side of Glasgow as hard places, as places which are being hard to be brought up in, and then there are sort of forgotten places. I think Craig Miller is one of those.
Do you miss it?
I do. I miss it a lot. More for the place than for the people, although I say I miss it, you know, most of it's being knocked down and rebuilt, so...
This is the thing, are you just merely nostalgic about it, or would you actually like to be back living there?
I think this is the thing, it's very insightful, is that, you know, you sort of maybe remember the places better than they actually are. I think, because I like the look of them, because I was brought up in this sort of place, you know. But a lot of it isn't there anymore, a lot of it's knocked down. And so I think a lot of it is nostalgia. I don't know if I would like to live there.
Yep. we can see you fine.
We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one.
Are you scared?
I'm not scared. I'm not scared at all.
Would you say that the bear is the metaphor for the mother in all of us?
I think very much so that the bear is a very clear metaphor, yes, and I think that Brambly.
Is this because mothers have to be hunted down?
Yes, I think we should hunt mothers down.
Because they're hairy?
From birth.
Where's Bath? I've never been to Bath. Is it in Scotland?
It's near Perth.
Oh. Is it in the suburbs?
Right, I've got to come back now.
Do you?
Yeah, because there's people getting on from the 8 seats. So. I'll say something first, then you ask.
What's recording?
Recording?
Mm-hmm.
This is us just arriving now.
Where were you arriving to?
The greatest city on earth. Edinburgh.
You can just tell by the name, can't you?
Edinburgh is the greatest city on earth. There's no question about it. I mean, Glasgow,
What do you like more about Edinburgh in compared to Glasgow? Why has Glasgow been disappointing?
Glasgow's just too dull. It's so suburban. It's so just rolling, expensive suburban nonsense. Edinburgh, it's got everything. It's got rivers. It's got beautiful architecture. It's got the people. It's got me. It's got rhythm.
But has it got blues?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, if you've got rhythm and you've got me, you can't ask for anything more. I mean, that's everything there's to ask for. I love Edinburgh. That's fine.
Recording.
You know what this makes me want to say?
What?
Cut.
Recording.
Welcome to Scotland!
What distinguishes Bingham from the other places you've lived in? I'm not talking about Glasgow, but I'm talking about Dunbar, Craigmillar, whatever.
I don't know what distinguishes it. I mean, I'll show you the primary school when we get there. Lismore, where I went to.
Has that not been knocked down?
No, they're about to knock it down. It's not been knocked down yet. But it's just there's nothing particularly individual about it other than the fact that I lived there, really. Apart from Craigmillar was very specific, you know. But
is there anything you associate with them, some sort of memory or feeling?
I remember there was a field that there was a thing that we used to call the Green Hand. We used to say that used to come out once a year and molest little children. Turns out it was just a very hungry fox. Didn't really molest children, it was just that it bit one child. They killed it though, so...
The fox, not the child.
Yeah, yeah. Pedo homicide wasn't popular in Bingham.
We're finally on the bus to Bingham, going to see Callum's mother.
Thank you, David Attenborough. When Callum approaches his mother, he is shy from the rear.
Quite nervous actually.
What about in particular?
Well, it's just been about 5 years since I've seen her, you know, with Sydney Park.
we didn't part on the best of terms. So, yeah. I hope she's alive for a start. That'd be nice. And, I don't know. I hope she has some teeth. She didn't have a lot of teeth last time I saw her.
There you go. Does she have falsies?
No, she's never needed a wonder bra. She's quite well endowed in that sense. You know how long it took me to phrase that in my head? My brain does that. No, I don't know what she wears. I didn't ask her. I assume she wears false teeth. Pierce Hill. It's near my high school, actually.
Did you have any friends there? Or did you just know the place?
Did you have any friends, Callum? How do you think your mother pulls into the mix here?
How wonderfully psychiatric. This is free therapy, Britain in a day. Britain in a day. Britain in a day. Friday at 9, BBC One. BBC One, BBC One. I should be an announcer. Do you think I should be an announcer? What? Cut. This is us just coming up to the Lismore playing field, Lismore Primary School playing field. Those of you who need a guided tour. Well, it used to be over there, but it doesn't seem to be there anymore. Stop. No, we should stop. Stop him.
Alright.